you guys, welcome to Tuesday Tips. I have a great tip for you today about how to be more present. I think this is something that we recognize the need for even more these days because we are so distracted. And we see this show up in all kinds of places. You see it show up when you're with your kids and you're thinking about other things that you need to get done, when you're trying to be close and intimate with your spouse and you're thinking about work related things. You see it when you're working on your goals, you're working on whatever it is that you do, and you're feeling guilt because you feel like, oh gosh, I should be with my kids right now. Presence, true presence, really being there means that you're able to psychologically detach. That means wherever you are, whatever you're working on, that's where you are. And it's a powerful skill. And I have 3 tips to help you get there and to help you really have this presence more often. So, number 1 is rituals. Create rituals to help you start and stop whatever it is you're doing. So, for example, after I've dropped off my son at school, I go and I fill up my cup of water and then I sit down at the computer and I know, okay, now I am here. I am ready to work. You can have rituals for the end of your workday. You can have rituals when the kids have gone to bed and when you're having time alone with your spouse. You can have rituals with your kids that help you to become present so that you know, okay, yes, this isn't the time when I'm checking my phone. This isn't the time when I'm thinking about those emails I need to send. This is the time. You create a ritual around it to let your brain know exactly where you are right now. And as you do this repeatedly, you'll start to see that your brain gets it quicker. Okay, this ritual helps me to know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. That was number 1, rituals. Number 2 is environment. So, one thing that you can do is to create actual physical environments where you do certain things. So, for example, we used to in our family have the family room be a cell phone free zone where we wouldn't bring our cell phones. That the family room was a place just for our family to talk and to be together. What we had the TV in there, so also watch TV, but it wasn't a place for us to be on our phones. The bedroom, maybe you don't have a TV in there because it's a place for sleeping and being intimate with your spouse. It's not a place for watching TV. You have different physical things that happen in certain places, and those environments help you to know, okay, this is what happens in this place. We can blur those lines with our devices, which is another way we can create environments. We can also create environments around our devices. So the way that I do this is I have a computer for work. I have a laptop for family stuff. That's like banking and ordering stuff online and changing a flight, those kind of things. And then I use my phone for texting and calling, and unfortunately for Instagram, because Instagram for me is work, and I don't. Why I say unfortunately is because I don't want to get caught up in scrolling. What I've done instead is to unfollow almost everyone so that it's no longer fun, and it doesn't tempt me in there. I've created an environment where when I go to my phone, it's not fun, it's boring, and it helps me to stay present and not get sucked in. So, number 3, the third way to stay present is to create boundaries. So, creating boundaries are constraints that you put on yourself um, to make sure that you know what you're supposed to be doing at a certain time. So, one of these boundaries could be time. You could say, okay, for the next 2 hours, I'm going to be working on this project. And you set a timer and you create a boundary, and you know that at this time, that is all you need to be doing. So, you let go of some of the pressure. Another way you can create boundaries is to be very clear with your priorities and say, okay, these are the things that need to get done. And because I know that those need to get done, that's my where I'm going to focus, and I can let go of the rest, because our minds like to throw all these things at us that we need to do. When we create boundaries around what we actually need to do, it's easier to let the other stuff go. So these 3 things will help you to be more present: rituals, environment, and creating boundaries. When you are more intentional in creating those, you will find that your brain follows suit and you're able to really be present, because you have delineated and you have specified what you're supposed to be doing at what time. And when it's clear, you're able to follow through with that. So I hope this has been helpful. Let me know in the comments below what stands out the most to you. Which one is something that would help you if you really implement it? And which one are you already doing well on? I'll see you guys next Tuesday for another Tuesday tip. Bye.